since I haven't actually said it on video, after Universal, I have gone to a place called Tustin Irvine. I go between the two stores. It's called Chocolate Bash, and it's desserts, crepes, waffles, mini pancakes. I got the whole thing down. I can give you a whole sales pitch if you'd like. I'm a manager there, which is pretty crazy because I didn't apply for a manager position, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit more authority than I'm used to having in this sort of place, which is good, because usually the people who have authority in these places are assholes, and I can't deal with them, which is why I leave so many of these jobs. So they pay me well, and right now the goal is to grind out, save as much as I can. I'm still living the van life, still saving away, and eventually, buy that house. So that's my hope. We'll see if it happens. Stick with me on the journey, California adventure.
First chapter of 2023, Irvine Spectrum, serving crepes, goofing off, and sending my coworkers professional videos like this.
Obviously, I'm still working. What do you mean am I still working? Obviously. Look, I'm working very hard. Non-stop.
This is what it looks like, bro. Look at this. It's fucking all liquid. Hey, just be ready, because Sunday I'm walking in, boom, right in your fucking face for all this shit you're talking.
Rainy day in Southern California. We're in Orange County on our way to Chocolate Bash in Irvine. This is another day in South Florida. It's probably another day in a lot of places, but in California they don't get too much of this weather, so we go a little slow and we take it easy, me and Bluesy. Chocolate Bash. Solo by myself.
This is pretty much home, everybody. Irvine Spectrum. It's a beautiful place, pretty cool job, and they leave you alone.
Unfortunately, like so many other things on this van life journey, my time at Chocolate Bash would not last.
So I was hoping this management position would last a little longer, but I don't think it's for me. I wasn't fired. I resigned it. It's not something I want. And it's funny because I just said something and it made me think of my dad to the point where I swear I think he somehow said it through me. Chocolate Bash, kiss my ass. That's my dad, 100%.
And so, I was job hopping California. Something like surfing California, except, well, different. After Chocolate Bash went up in flames, my next experience was at West Coast Sessions Deli.
So just a quick update for those who are wondering and are curious. I am now working at Sessions West Coast Deli. It's a pretty cool little spot. They serve like unique sandwiches, different weird sauces, stuff I kind of got to get used to, but it's a really cool spot. It's here in this super rich area, South Coast Plaza. This is like the most baller mall I think I've ever seen in my life. So we're gonna go inside. I want to show you guys exactly how baller this mall is, and I'll show you a little bit of West Coast Sessions Deli.
This is where we're at here.
And we're gonna go walk up to this wonderful mall. Look both ways before you cross the street, kids. And this is the, like I said, South Coast Plaza. Baller mall. Look at this shit. At the valet. So just to give you an idea. So this is our store here on the left. And up we go. Nice vehicle. This is the door right across from the Macy's store. If you want to come out and say hello. Sessions. We have a really nice outside area here that we're going to use. Look at this. Look at that beauty. And we're still hard at work. The ladies are inside, they're eating. There's my friend Ree. And this is South Coast Plaza. All right, let's go inside. Take a look at the most baller mall I've ever been in my life. There we go. This is some fine dining. When we say fine dining, we mean fine dining. And here we have fine jewelry store. As you might expect, one of the first things you see is a jewelry store. There we go. Let's go this way. This is where we used to take our trash out, so I know this route pretty well. And we have the fine dining restaurants. Here we have Tom Brown, Montclair. This is not a mall I could ever shop at. Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah, you're not going to catch me here too often. Certainly not inside. Look at this. And look at that. Look, they will look at you and watch you. Which I understand. They have a lot of people who break in or try to steal their stuff. Look at all this wonderful stuff here. Yeah. You get the drift of this fucking place. Isn't that nice? All right, let's keep going. Well, this takes us to Saks, a very popular store with the rich folks. Let's go back. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. First thing we see here is a nice, beautiful vehicle. Oh, look at this thing. All right. Well, we have I don't know what kind of vehicle this is. You guys know I'm not really a car person, but probably a nice car. Let's take a look at this mall. There we go. Baller Mall. Look at this place. I bet we're going to have the security mess with us in a second. That'd be my guess. Fendi.
Now, I've checked on YouTube, and there are a lot of videos of South Coast Plaza.
How you doing? Very weird.
Which would lead me to believe that I was personally targeted by security for filming in the mall.
Very nice.
Whatever.
Yes. Really? Yeah. That's weird. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, we got told we can't video. I'm sure people don't video on their phone in here. Kind of got kicked out. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some. Then I was gonna do it to
What you kids know about this? What you motherfuckers know about this shit?
Perks Bar in Huntington Beach was my spot, my little safe haven. Also, my go-to for dates in what became my summer of love. But we're not opening that chapter just yet.
Nailed it!
Beach hut lunches, a stroll down Main Street, and eventually romance on the Huntington Beach Pier. Not a bad routine. Sessions Deli, though? Yeah, that fling was almost over. thing about California, even when life feels a little gray, this place has a way of pulling you back into the light. So yeah, the heartbreak, the job hopping, it all just felt like another chapter in my California odyssey. Grabbed a couple jobs at pizza places by the beach, but really, I was chasing that Southern California summer. Waves, women, and memories. I'd already pictured it all in my head, and I was determined to make it happen. And yeah, things got interesting.